So in today's video, we will be discussing in brief about the primary market and the secondary market. So what is primary market? Primary market is also known as the new issue market, which is a part of the capital market that deals with the issue of new securities to investors directly by the issuer. Suppose a company wants to issue their shares or any securities for the first time in the market, that is known as the primary. They have to issue those shares directly to the investors in the primary market. Okay, so the primary market. It represents the markets where new and fresh securities are issued. Like it is a market for fresh capital. So suppose the securities which are issued by the companies for the first time, either after their incorporations or after conversions of private companies or after diversifications, that is known as that is the new issue. So they have to issue those shares in the primary market. So primary market basically is concerned with the long-term capital. Like we have already discussed, it deals the primary market is a part of the capital market. So capital market deals with the long-term securities. Okay, the financial market have two types, right? One is money market and another one is capital market. The money market deals with the short term and this capital market deals with the long term. So the primary market is a part of this capital market. So that's why the primary market is concerned with the long term capital. And here the securities are sold for the first time in this market, and securities are issued directly to the investors here. And also the securities certificates are also issued to the investors. That's all about the primary market. Let's move on to the secondary market. So secondary market is a market where the investors buy and sell securities they already owned. Or we can say the other name of securities market is the stock market, through where the stocks are sold on the primary market when they issued first. Actually, like in previously we have discussed about the primary market. So in the primary market, the first time securities are traded, but in the secondary market, already traded securities are issued here. So a stock exchange is a highly organized financial market where only the second-hand securities can be bought and sold. Second-hand securities means that has been already issued in the primary market. Its main functions is to create a link between the buyers and the sellers of the securities, so that investment can change the hands in the quickest or cheapest and in the fairest manner. Okay, so the stock exchange is a platform. It's nothing but it's a platform. It provides a platform to the investors to enter into a trading transactions of bonds, shares, debentures and such other instruments. So here it's good that the investors find a proper platform which is very organized to liquidate the holdings. So we can see here that it means that investors can freely buy and sell shares without the intervention of the issuing company. And in these transactions among investors, the issuing companies does not participate in income generations, and the shares valuations is the share valuation is rather based on its performance in the market. So it's all about secondary market. Here we have discussed primary market, and the one thing to remember is that primary market deals only with the fresh shares and the fresh capital, that is the first hand securities, and here secondary market deals with the already traded securities in the primary market. That is, it deals with the secondary or like second hand securities which has been already traded. Thank you.